What is going on? Welcome to Ruu S Room, where we get into the nitty-gritty of the artists and creatives in the Australian scene. I am Ruu, aka the Culture Black Kid, and today we've got Emjaysoul. He is a multidisciplinary producer residing in the inner west of Sydney. His most recent album, When the Sun Comes Out, is out right now, and you can hear him on Cherry Ripe's latest project on the track Humble Pie, but that's only a very smidgen amount of projects and songs that I could rattle off. I could keep going on for days and days. MJ, how you doing? Like, for real, how you doing?
It feels so weird being in the chair and actually being asked that question. I've seen it so many times.
I appreciate that.
Low-key, I'm nervous.
Okay.
I'm feeling nerves right now. As soon as we started recording, I was like, oh shit.
Like we haven't been talking for 2
Yeah,
hours, right?
I was like, oh, this is for real now. I don't know, I just get mad anxiety all the time, especially when I'm put in front of a camera, not randomly. We've been waiting here for like half an hour, but
We've been talking about this for like 2 months.
It turns on and I'm like, oh fuck, okay.
You're like, oh.
My answers are being recorded.
Yes.
No.
Anything you say can incriminate yourself from now on.
I'm good. I'm just got back from Japan.
Nice.
Recently, and then I'm trying to get back into the flow of everything.
For sure.
You know how hard it is at the start of the year to,
yeah,
kickstart everything because you've been in a holiday mode. But I'm getting there.
For sure. How was Japan? How was that step away from everything?
I was expecting to make music while I was there. Like I brought my drum machine and everything, but I literally made like 1 or 2 beats.
Yeah.
I decided like halfway through, I was like, you know what, I'm actually just gonna take a break. But it was amazing.
No, for sure.
Like every city we went to was beautiful. It was good to take time away.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Disconnect.
For sure. It's one of the things, because my sibling, my brother lives in Wagga Wagga. And like sometimes I brought like my laptop and gone, like, all right, I know I'm here on a holiday, but let me, make sure I edit some things, which I've done. But like for the most part, I sit there and I'm like, let me just read. Yeah. Let me go outside. Let me go for a walk.
I wanted to make music over there because in my mind I was like, oh, this is gonna be so different because I'm in a different environment. But I was there. I was like, nah. I'm just gonna chill, bro. I'm walking all day. I don't need to focus on that too much.
No, for sure. Yeah, nice. Was there a location in particular that stood out to you?
When we were in Tokyo, we stayed in Shibuya, and we were in such a cool location because we were like right next to the train station, so we could go all around Tokyo like really easy.
Yeah.
But I think every location had something special about it that stood out to me. We went to the snow for 2 days, and I mean, I've only ever seen snow one other time in my life, so I was just jumping around in the snow,
nice.
stomping in it.
Kid in the candy store.
Literally, it was so cool.
Yeah. No, that's fire. Well, we got you back now.
I'm back.
Time to get to work. So how we met? I think we followed each other on socials for a minute, but forgive me if I'm wrong. I think the first time we actually met was at the Wu-Tang Nas show.
It was. And I saw you when I was outside, like lining up to go in.
Yeah.
And you were already on the other side, and I was like, I said to my girlfriend, I was like, oh, that's Ruu. And she's like, who the fuck is that? And I'm like, oh, doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's fine.
Doesn't matter. And then somehow we were like
seated in the same row.
Right next to each other. Like one person, like maybe it was right next to each other. But I was like, no way.
That's wild. And
I was like, I might as well just say hi.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I was like, oh shit.
That's so random.
Oh, and then we saw each other at, I think it was the No Sense gig after that. It was
at the Chippo?
Yeah, the Chippo.
Yeah.
And we sat at the
table upstairs, yeah.
Yeah. And then I actually don't think I've seen you. No. I saw you at the studio
one time.
After that. But then after that, I don't think I've seen, like, we've only seen each other like 3 times.
Yeah. We just messaged.
No, for sure.
Time to time.
But yeah, that's cool. That's, oh, hello. Hey, Banjo.
Yes.
See, you always want to be on the camera. That's wild. See? Shout out to Banjo.
I love dogs.
Yeah, shout out dogs.
I love dogs.
The best.
Literally the best.
Do you have a dog?
He passed away last year, yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I did have a dog. It's alright.
That's all right. I haven't had a dog in since I was a kid as well. Also passed
Yeah,
away
but
years ago.
dogs are the best.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I
Shout out
always
dogs.
I always get mad excited when I see a dog. Someone about them.
Oh, for sure. I'll be driving with someone and I'll be like, I just be like, dog, just pointing them out.
Yeah, I would be walking and I just try to get close to a dog so I can say hi.
It's the best. Oh, I
That's
love
the
dogs
best.
so much. Anyway, that's not what we're here. We're not here to talk about dogs. We're
No.
not even here to talk about your projects.
No.
We're here to talk about you and to get
Supposedly, yeah.
to know you a little bit more. So my first question is, what percentage of yourself do you think your circle really knows about you?
See, this question I had to think about because I'm like, I kind of have like an inner circle, but like I don't really have any friends from high school.
Okay.
All my friends are from music, so in my mind I kind of created a makeshift circle.
Yeah. Okay.
Because our friendship group, like we're all really good friends, but we don't really hang out together at the same time. But I feel like my closest friends know like 80-90%
Okay.
at least.
No, for sure.
But a lot of me, yeah, like my like 5 closest friends. Other than that, I just haven't had a lot of opportunity to talk to a lot of people.
True. True.
That's
fair
all.
enough. Fair enough. And it's interesting to ask this question because you're a producer. But how much of that percentage do you think you've shared in your music so far?
Maybe 5 or less. I don't. I feel like I try to do it a lot on my more recent album with adding voice notes and things like that
Yeah.
to share just glimpses.
Even
And
song titles
Yeah,
as well?
song titles
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well. But that was an intentional thing. I wanted to kind of share more of that and like it's kind of like showing appreciation for my friends as well by doing that. But it's not easy to do that as
For
a
sure.
producer, really. So
For sure. We were talking about classical music a little bit earlier. And like, I'm not sure how much classical music you've listened to just in general. But, you know, from me studying and playing classical music,
Yeah.
I know that when, you know, you got a piece like Circus of the Animals, where you can hear that's an elephant, that's an aviary of
Right.
birds and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Have you ever thought about that when it comes to producing in hip hop and like the way a sample might be chopped or a instrument might be added or even the drums are added to
Yeah.
convey a certain feeling or emotion?
yeah.
Okay.
100%. I think with certain genres is easier than others maybe. Like, that's kind of why I love hip-hop, because there's so much you can grab from a sample and change it into something else.
Definitely.
I was literally thinking about that today, though. How on certain beat tapes from producers, they've grabbed a vocal chop and made it sound like something else.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Just fully manipulated it
Definitely.
to sound like something else.
Definitely. And, you know, I'm very much a novice when it comes to beat tapes because, you know, obviously I'm so used to things with lyrics on them
Yep.
and vocals. But, yeah, like, you know, we're talking about Dilla earlier, like the genius that is Dilla of how he went about sampling and creating a story and journey from his beats and stuff like
Exactly.
that. So, yeah, I get that, you know. That's interesting. And maybe interesting to hear from future projects and beat tapes, and even when you work on stuff with other people, even if there are lyrics on it, what you brought personally to that instrumental. Yeah, I'm really curious. But anyway, hopefully through this we get to know you a bit more of that percentage, and you know, we're taking it back to primary school days. We're gonna do a little show and tell.
I like that.
So I've asked MJ to bring some things, and if not, then hopefully at least we get a dope story to go along with
I've got stories and I've got some things.
Okay, well, let's see what you brought, and let's get into it. So my first question to you is, what is something that represents who you are as a person?
I kind of brought something,
Okay.
but it could answer another question that you had asked me.
True.
But I have a Donuts cassette tape here.
Fire.
My dad bought this for me while he was in Japan. But I feel like everything about it kind of represents me. The album, Donuts, my dad in Japan, because he showed me everything I know about music, basically, other than what I've taught myself, and just something about the cassette tape, that raw physical music, and the feeling that kind of gives you records, feeling that kind of gives you, that's what I try to replicate in my music as well.
Of course. Have you got any of your music pressed?
I want to.
Yeah.
I want to, definitely. I just feel like in time it'll happen.
For sure.
Just not yet.
Yeah. And do you prefer vinyl or cassette when it comes to physical, or CD?
I want to start getting more cassettes because it's just easier.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of vinyls, and we have 2 vinyl players in my house. We got one in the lounge room, one in my room. I usually just use mine for sampling, but I sometimes listen to my vinyls, but usually that's just out in the lounge room.
For sure.
But vinyls, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Nice. And obviously, Donuts by Jay Dilla. It might seem like a cliche question alert, but what about Dilla's story like resonates with you especially?
There's a lot of things. I guess he just did it because he loved it, and he just made the beat tapes and he made the music that he loved, and he didn't do anything by the book, and that's what I love. That's why I looked up to you. It's like I'll grab this, I'll chuck this together, because I want to.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people nowadays are trying to do everything so structured and by the book, and I just
for sure.
try not to.
For sure. Yeah, dope. I love that. What is the last or favorite sentimental gift that you received from someone?
See, this question was hard to answer. We just had Christmas, and I just went to Japan. But something I kind of carry with me every day is this bracelet. My girlfriend got it for me. It's so random story, but in year 12 I wasn't planning to go to formal or anything, and then we started dating, and we just like, of course we're going to go to formal together. And I actually didn't even get her anything, which she will shame me about. But she got me this, and it was like the first piece of jewelry anybody like ever really bought me. Yeah. And I would literally wear it every day. Like anytime you see me, I have this on. Yeah. Dope. So I just feel like a good luck charm. Yeah, nice. And I just love wearing it. No, for sure. So that's my answer. Okay, fair enough. And I'm at year 12, you said? Yeah, year 12 for me is fairly recently. Yeah. How many years out? Almost 2. No, it's like a year and a half. 2022 I graduated. Right. Yep. Fair enough. So it'll be end of 2022. I'm 2015. Yeah, I was year 5. That dates me. I was 11. Oh, that's crazy. Oh. Anyway, I'm just gonna move past that. I'm getting up there now. As well. Quiet. Getting up there. What are you, 20? Almost. That's a bullshit. Almost. Oh, okay. And I assume that's the favorite. Do you have a last gift? This backpack. Oh yeah, nice. I'll show my backpack. It's just a North Face backpack. Yeah, nice. But I got that for Christmas. Okay. And before that, I was using like a 25-year-old backpack that my dad had like in the shed, and it was just terrible. But that one just got so much space, and just everything I need fits in there. Nice. Do you like practical gifts? Yeah. Yeah. Don't give me a gift I'm not going to use. Like, yeah, I mean, sometimes there's a gift where it's like, maybe you'll use this, could come in handy, but just, I asked for a backpack, he got me a backpack. Nah, for sure. And I love it. Nah, nice. So, most definitely, yeah. Of course. Okay, MJ, practical gifts. That's yes, please. All right, number 3. What is the first album that you ever bought or received? I feel like the first memorable album was The Good Fight by Odyssey. Okay. I don't know if you've ever heard that. I've heard of Odyssey, but I haven't heard of the album. Me and my dad used to listen to Odyssey a lot together. And that album like stood out to both of us. And he got it on vinyl when I started high school. And he wrote a message on it in Sharpie on the like plastic sleeve it goes in. Yeah. And I think that's like the first, at least physical album that I remember receiving. I think the first one I probably ever bought was like a Hilltop Hood CD. Oh yeah. Or first vinyl, probably like Igor or something.
Yeah,
Probably.
nice. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think my first vinyl, I was in New York.
Damn.
I got Blueprint, the first
That's
Blueprint.
sick. That's sick. My story is not that cool.
Nah, it's still cool. It's your story.
That's mad cool though.
Don't diminish your story. And then I got, I think I got I got Eminem was doing like anniversary
Oh yeah.
cassettes, and
That's
I got like a holographic
Damn.
Marshall Mathers LP.
Damn. You definitely got a cooler collection than I do.
Oh, I'm still curious to see how big's your collection?
Me and my dad kind of like collect
combined?
together.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's 100 and something records. Nothing crazy because
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. There are
like
there are
there's some
collectors
people
with thousands.
with so many
Yeah.
records. I have like a sampling record collection, which is like 60 odd sample like records, but then like records we actually listen to, maybe like 100 or so,
Yeah, nice.
maybe less.
Fair enough.
I don't know.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And before I get to this question, is there an artist in the scene whose music that you would love to sample, or do a remix tape of their project?
Yeah, Zion.
Zion, the most recent one.
If I could do a Zion Garcia like theatrical version Emjaysoul remix tape, that would be crazy.
That'll be crazy. That'll be.
It'll be
wild.
tough.
It's already crazy as it
I
is,
know.
and then
I feel like I might ruin it, but
I don't think you would.
I just because I literally I used like a vocal splitter to remove his vocals from overthinking.
The AI. Yeah, crazy.
And even just that was fun to mess around with. But to have all the stems that he used, like I could do something crazy. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Stay tuned. Possibly.
Maybe.
Nah, for sure. And who is one of your favorite local artists currently?
I feel like I kind of have. I listen to a lot of different music from a lot of different local artists, but it's weird not to say someone I'm friends with.
Yeah, that's true.
Can I say someone I'm friends with?
Yeah, and we'll decide after. Go. There's an edit button.
Taco, most definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
I just feel like I've heard a lot of his music that's not released yet.
Yeah,
And I just know how it's going to be received just from how it made me feel.
definitely.
So it just makes me really excited
For sure.
to see how it goes for him.
Yeah, no, like the how Taco was moved in the past 6 months.
Oh,
it
it's
just
been crazy.
popped up and then just fucking wowed
And then everyone loves it.
Yeah, he is something special. Like,
Oh, yeah, seriously.
yeah, no, I'm so happy that I was a part of being able to put him on the Unearth page and write up the little blurb about him.
That was sick.
Yeah, no, if like, I know I've already interviewed him and I've put him on my page, but I swear if you have not listened to Taco yet, you need to. Please. Oh my goodness.
It's true.
Yes.
It's true.
So, yeah, no, fire. All right, number 4. What is a moment from one of your favorite gigs and or sessions
Like gigs that I like
that you've
have
gone
been
to? That you've been. Oh well, have you done many gigs?
Technically 2.
Okay, then we can add gigs that you've been to as well, but
Okay.
we'll keep it local.
We had a session at the Bank Studios where there was like what felt like all of Sydney there.
I think Komar mentioned this one
And
on his one as well.
it was just, we weren't doing a lot of music, but it was one of the craziest nights because it felt like everybody was there.
Yeah,
There was probably, I don't know, maybe 30 people, but it's just everyone that we love and look up to almost was there, and that was crazy.
yeah.
Other than that, when we did the Cherry Tree event, Cherry, when she put on the event in November, that was the first time I really got up on stage and had control over the music.
For sure.
And the reception for that was crazy because
dope.
we didn't expect to have nearly 100 people there.
Oh wow,
And yeah, there was around about that, and I was just shocked.
that's crazy. That's dope. That's dope. I'm sad I missed that one. I feel like
That was
there
a
was
cool event,
another. No, was there another gig? I don't know. I feel like I had something on that evening, and I was like, damn it. But when I heard about it, I was like, yo,
Yeah.
the cherry gig
Yeah.
went off.
It was
So,
sick. The whole thing was sick.
No,
The whole lineup, everyone did a great job.
nah, definitely, definitely. And number 5, what is something that represents your dreams and aspirations within your field?
As a physical thing,
No,
or
it could
like
be metaphysical.
I'd never heard anyone say metaphysical.
Let me just make sure I use
Is that
that
a
word
word?
right. It is a word.
Okay.
I know it's a word.
Metaphysical. I wouldn't trust me.
No, I did not use that right at all. No, it doesn't have to be tangible. It can be a quote. It can be, I think, Taco used like an
Taco
alchemist
used a
quote.
Yeah.
It can be a feeling. Yeah. So whatever you think.
That's a hard question to answer. I don't know. I just feel like embracing emotion and embracing, the thoughts and feelings that your friends are having and providing, and just the things that are going on around you, and actually implementing that into what you're creating at any given moment makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you can feel that in the music when someone's telling a true story or having true emotions with their
100%.
music.
100%. Yeah, nice.
If
And
that's a good enough answer.
No, of course. Again, it's your answer. Like, I'm not speaking for you. You're speaking for yourself. And if that's how you feel that it represents your journey, then of course. And again, it's especially interesting, you as a producer saying that, not so much as someone who jumps on the mic.
Yeah.
And
Well, I feel like a lot of people can be doing that more. Because like with Cherry, she is always just implementing real life situations and feelings into her music, and people have had a great response to that, and they can tell. Like her most recent EP had a lot of real emotions and real feelings, and people felt that.
For sure. Myself included. I know I didn't do a review of it. I actually accidentally forgot which week it was in, so I forgot to do it. But if this counts as a miniature Cherry review, I genuinely
really
felt the emotion, and it's the best project to date, in my personal opinion. So yeah, sorry Cherry, I forgot the interview, but I forgot the review. But there's your Ruu review. So what do you? But let me know what you think. Are you here for this? Is this not really for you? Let me know. Okay, there we go.
I was here for it.
I was. Yes. All right, but yeah, no, I get you. What if there was? I feel like I've talked about artists and what they could be doing more in the scene, but what do you think? Or what do you think of the maybe producers might be doing right, or maybe missing within the scene?
I guess the same thing as I just said. But the producers that I really love are kind of on that same wave of implementing real feelings and trying to convey that with sounds. There's like their instrumentals and things like that. But I don't know. That's a hard question. I don't really interact with that many producers because it's like.
But also listen, like from what you hear.
Just continue to try and make your own music as like individual and special to you as you can, and that's what I did for so long. And then the artists kind of came to me, were like, oh, I really like this, and this is kind of your style, and
for sure,
let's build that together.
Yeah, no, 100%.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, cool. We got one more question left, but before we get to that, it's game time.
It's game time.
So what I'm going to get you to do is build your ultimate collab track.
Oh, yes. I love this question.
Yes. You are the producer.
Of course.
So you have 4 artists
Yep.
and a videographer to choose.
Oh, okay.
Actually, if you want to choose a co-producer as well, I'll let that.
Okay. But that co-producer can't
be an artist.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn. Got that from the Taco video.
Yep.
I have Taco.
Okay.
We'll be doing a little little singing thing, because
Okay.
I've been hearing some of the stuff he's been doing, little vocal pitching action. It's
Interesting.
tough.
Interesting.
I would love to see how that goes with JK47.
Okay. Nice.
You know the song Rain by JK?
it's my favorite song on that project.
With the same. I feel like that could be something similar with a little Sully.
Solly on the mic.
Sully on the co-production.
On the co-production. Okay.
Zion on the mic.
Sound on the mic. Yep.
And
Tough.
I might have to go with Cherry Ripe.
Okay.
Because I feel like her and Taco could little something there
Of course.
on the chorus. I don't know. Just to add some layers.
Yeah.
Chuck some female vocals in there could be crazy.
Yeah, definitely. It's someone who you don't expect that.
Yeah, someone who's not really part of that genre most of the time.
Yeah. It's the JK Cherry that's the
That would be cool.
that's the
That would
that's
be
the
crazy.
draw. Over you and Solly Productions.
This is so random, but yeah.
And the videographer?
My best friend Darren.
Oh, yep. Of course. Shout out Darren.
Yep.
Yeah, fire. Okay, so you, Solly, Taco, Cherry, JK, Zion, with Darren shooting the video. Where would the video? What would the video be shot? What would you do?
We'd all be in a bus in the desert, just driving in the desert, and then they'd just be rapping their verses while we're all sitting down.
That's fire. That's hard.
Just something simple.
That's dope.
Yeah. You could just see the background moving while we're driving.
Yeah, nice.
So
Yeah.
nice. Focus on the music, because I feel like that's what all of us are about.
Oh, of course.
Our music means something type people, if that makes sense.
Oh, of course. Yeah, no. I'm curious to see how that turns out. Manifesting.
If it turns out, if it ever happens.
I'm sure it'll turn out.
Maybe one day.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe sooner than you think.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I hope.
for sure. All right. One more question before we start to wrap it up. What is a personal moment that stands out to you that has impacted your music in a certain way?
That is. You're asking a good question. You're good at this. Jeez. There's so many little moments. I feel like there's a lot of things recently that kind of kept me going, it kept pushing me. But there's also things of like when I started that were very impactful and then really kicked things off.
Yeah.
There's a moment when my dad bought me my drum machine. Of course, like, and I didn't use it for like the first year, but then he was like, use it.
Yeah.
Just like, I bought it for you.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right. And then after months of frustration, I finally started getting somewhere. And just him hyping me up, even with my terrible beats that I was making, that kind of made me feel like I could do it. And then after a while, it'd be like friends saying, oh, this is all right, this is pretty good. And then now I'm at the point where people I look up to are saying, no, you did a good job.
Yeah, fire.
It's kind of the same thing,
Yeah,
but just leveling up.
of course.
But yeah, moments like that mean a lot to me. Someone I idolize or someone that matters a lot to me telling me I'm doing a good job and telling me, no, I'd actually listen to this.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, nice.
Yeah, dope.
Doing the right thing then.
For sure. And, it's good that, you had, a dad who was like, yo, I give a fuck about this art.
Yeah.
And, I know you'd love it.
Exactly.
Go do it. And then when you start to get it, it's like, and more. And again.
It kind of pissed me off at the time. I remember being so frustrated with him.
That angsty tea.
Because I was like probably 14.
Yeah.
When he was like really pushing me, and I was like, this sucks. I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
But after I started like falling in love with it more and more, and now I just all the time. It's just I love making music, and I love sampling, and I love using my drum machine.
For sure.
So
For sure. That's dope. Well, shout out to your dad.
shout out to my dad.
Yeah, because we're here now.
Seriously.
And now, again, we were talking about it earlier, like the amount of praise that you're getting from some of the like you said, the people who you look up to,
Yeah.
is fire. And
It's still crazy. I've been saying this to especially like my family and my close friends. I'm like, I can't believe, like, this makes no sense. I'm like, no way they're actually thinking that. But
they know me.
and then my friend's like, you're crazy. Like, of course. And I'm like, no, it's still mind blowing, and will be for a while.
Yeah.
Until it's, until forever.
Of course. So, like I was telling you, like there are still some people that I'm like, yo,
We're cool.
Wait, you like me?
We're friends.
Yeah.
Literally, yeah.
So well deserved. From if I'm gonna say it, it's well deserved. All the praise that you're getting.
Thank
like
you.
I'm very excited to hear what you got in store for
I'm
this
excited.
year, from next year, for into the future. So, sky's the limit, and yeah.
Of course.
But anyway, that concludes the formal section. Here's where I, roll out the red carpet for you. What is happening? What is out? What is coming up? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Talking about music.
Yes.
Obviously I put out the album in December, and that got a really good response, and everyone understood like the idea of the album being me showing appreciation and showcasing what, hey, like this is what my friends can do.
Yeah.
This is, music for the summer.
For sure.
So I wanted to like continue that with other people. So we're gonna do a whole remix EP
Fire.
with some of the people we've just spoken about.
Fire.
And it would be like seven or 8 tracks. That'll probably come out late this month, early next month, like pretty soon. Gotta submit it.
Well.
But yeah, it's basically done. I'm waiting on one more remix from Fisheye FM.
Fire.
And yeah, that'll be done. But other than that, I got stuff coming with Guano C, of course. Legacy. Of course. I don't want to forget names, but a lot of people.
A lot of people.
More stuff with Cherry in the future, of course. More stuff with Taco.
Yep.
Everyone, really. I'm just trying to get out there, branch out, and work with as many people as I can.
Definitely. Well, I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to hear it.
I'm excited for it to get out there.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, anyway, that has been Ruu's Room. I am Ruu, okay, the Culture Black Kid. Emjaysoul. Catch you next time. Peace.